Hello everyone, Judgement Day plus 33 in Serbia. 30, 33rd day since the introduction of the state of emergency in Serbia, aimed at the prevention of spreading of coronavirus. We are at the Parco de Saint Sava's Park. I mean, the park is actually named, I believe, after this guy here, Karađorđe Petrović, the leader of the first Serbian rebel against the Turks, the Ottomans actually. Turks didn't exist back then as a nation. Yeah, Karađorđe. Kara in Turkish means crni, I mean black. So it's Black George. My name is also George, as you probably know. He was quite some of a character. Tried to defeat the Ottomans by using arms. Started from Oplenac, I believe, close to Aranđelovac, I mean the city in Šumadija. But I was not as successful. Although, I mean, he has shaken up quite the Ottoman authorities back then. And then an interesting thing happened. I mean, typical for Serbia, I would say. His best man killed him. Best man, as you probably know, is, as we say, godfather or kum here in Serbian. Is very strong. The two best men are very strongly connected. They consider themselves as brothers practically. It's not like in the West where this is a kind of a light, but it's more like Italian tradition. The godfather practically. You see blue ribbons, kind of preventing people from using these things all over the place. And his best man was Miloš Obrenović. So he was the leader. I'm he killed Karađorđe Petrović and brought his decapitated head to the Sultan. I'm not sure if to the Sultan, but of some of the vezirs. He was practically appointed by the Ottomans as the leader of Serbs, in essence. And he was the leader also of the second rebel against the Turks. The first one was in 1804, the second 1814, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Again, my weak knowledge of history, which I'm ashamed of. Just let me interrupt the story shortly and to show this building. This is the National Library of Serbia. Nice building, really, indeed. And this is the famous temple of Saint Sava. Miloš Obrenović then led, as I said, the second rebel against the Turks, but he was more clever, I would say. He used politics rather than arms. And so in some games back and forth, he was the one who managed to liberate Serbia from Turks. Okay, let's see what is written here. The Temple of Saint Sava is the largest Serbian Orthodox temple, and based on the volume, the largest Orthodox church in the world. He has been erected at a place for which it has believed that the Kodja Sinan Pasha in the 1594 has burned the remainings of the Saint Sava, the founder of the Serbian Orthodox Church. It has been built in the Serbian Byzantine style with 4 bell towers, tall 44 meters each. The height of the top of the cupola is 70 meters. The central golden cross is tall 12 meters. The height of the temple with the cross is totally 80 meters. Well, then it doesn't match up. I mean, there are some 2-meter difference, but never mind. The temple has been built at the altitude of 134. Therefore, this church is practically dominant in the Belgrade horizon, and it's visible practically from all approaches to the city. The church can accept 10,000 believers. Has 3 core galleries with 700 chorists each. Beneath the floor of the temple there was a multi-purpose underground etage in which the crypt of the patriarch, the church of Saint Knez Lazar, I mean the one that was fighting the Turks at the Kosovo in 1389, and the Riznica, which is the treasury practically. Okay, Temple of Saint Sava Plateau, the blueprint, of the very temple, the monument of Nikola Tesla, National Library, the monument of Karađorđe, and the church of Saint Sava, the smaller church over there. Yeah, this is all in this plateau. There is an English translation here, but so there was no need for me to be bothered. Never mind. I hope you enjoyed my translation. Here are some fountains, but not yet operational. I believe on the 15th of April actually they were supposed to start operating, but don't know why they didn't. And I will let you enjoy some more the temple while you are enjoying the site. Let me tell you about shortly about the COVID statistics, COVID-19. Yesterday, 445 newly infected patients, and if I'm not mistaken, 5 new deaths. So that as we speak, we have 104, if I'm not mistaken. But we have also quite a large number of tested persons, almost 3,000. So the 440 something is okayish. So in total we have 5,300 and something infected persons. But so far we have over 400 cured patients, and probably there will be 200 more today will be released from temporary or hospitals, either hospitals or temporary hospitals, never mind. Okay, quite a number of people. There is this ban of grouping, so 2 persons max next to each other. Well, it is being respected more or less, I would say. The Serbian flag at the entrance to the library. Okay, I would say this is it. I'm not sure if it is allowed to go and light a candle in the church. I'll try, because it's a Great Friday here in Serbia. I mean Good Friday, but we call it Veliki Petak, which literally means Great Friday. So this is according to the old Julian calendar that is being followed by our Serbian Orthodox Church. While I'm walking, yeah, so it's at 5 o'clock p.m. today. The longest curfew will be introduced, will be lasting until Tuesday morning 5 a.m. So practically the entire Easter will be, including the Good Monday, will be under the familiar face. Let me just greet him. Just a second.